Radio was established so many years ago, which came with, I don't know if you remember, more than 19 centuries ago, that was when radio, the first person I think who invented radio was, I think, 19 or something. And then it came slowly. Like now, we have so many radio stations. In Kenya, there are more than 200. But with time, we've moved from the studio, and then we are even now doing the podcast. We've joined the digital world. Unlike these social media platforms, still radio is credible. When people hear something or read something on the internet or read something on the newspapers, Facebook, name all these social sites, and when they hear it from the radio, they will always say, "Hata tulisikia kwa radio." It is more credible than what we get in social media. People can write anything, people can post anything, but most of the time, if you try and see, before it goes on air on radio, it has been researched. People have really gone through and checked, see if it's true and forth. And thanks to this current age that we're even able to call, if we have interviews, we're able to make call-ins, and you're able to get feedback instant. I'm thinking we've come a long way from, during that time it was intermittent. For you to listen to radio was specific. KBC was well known for, actually it was the reigning, name it, radio station and television station in Kenya. So then the way they used to do it, they allocate hourly to different dialects, and it was something that used to bring people together, like the news, like the programming, we used to call them za watoto, vipindi vya watoto. It used to bring everyone together. In the evening, you remember Moya amesema nini, you're getting? Yeah, so we've come a long way, and I am happy where we are. And we're embracing technology where we are. With now the podcast, with the digital platform, we've even gone to a point now, even when our presenters are live, they're talking to the masses, they can still be recorded, and they can go live on Facebook, Instagram, as such. Radio has been on the forefront of advocating for our rights as ladies. The reason one was the feminism, that most of our girls are being attacked. Then you hear one is killed in an Airbnb. If you could tune into our radio stations in the morning before you go to work, those were the stories that our presenters were highlighting, and it even hastened the way the justice is being given to our victims. It even, instead of taking, initially, when you don't talk about things, it slides. No one cares. But nowadays, and even as we push along, people now tend to talk about it. The discussions are all over. We set the agenda. In the morning, when we open our stations before we go to work, we set the agenda. So radio is a powerful tool. When we say sexual harassment, doesn't mean only sexual. It caters on so many angles. The way a male colleague will be given better job terms than myself being a lady. The way other roles are given to men, unlike what I'll be given because I'm a lady. I would say, with the help of our some organizations like Association of Media Women in Kenya, we've really been vocal about it. I'm sorry to say I didn't mention, I am a member of AMWEC, Association of Media Women in Kenya. So it has given us a platform because we talk about this each and every time that we give an opportunity to talk. We air our views, we fight for our rights. And unless we take our spaces in the job markets, unless we take our spaces like now, where I sit as an editor, unless I highlight those stories about sexual violence, no one will talk about them. So we as a senior, or we are as editors or people who've been in this industry for so long, we now work with our fellow ladies and take the spaces. Let's speak about them, let's talk about them, let's ask for them. Let's not let's not shy away about what we want. Let's speak up. And that is what has kept us, and that is what will keep us from speaking. We need to embrace the digital world. We cannot run away from it. AI is coming, or it's even here, so we need to really embrace the digital world. Let's not shy away. But now we need to be informed more on how to protect ourselves from scammers and hackers in the digital. I think that's now where the problem is, because some of us we don't know how to protect ourselves. Yes, there is this platform, there is Facebook. We go there and post everything. We don't know how to handle ourselves. So digital literacy, I think, is now a key tool. Every lady, not even lady, it cuts across that we should be involved on what to post and what not to post, what to put it out there and what not to put it out there, how to act when you're in these social sites. But most importantly, it should work hand in hand. Let's not shy away from taking spaces in these social media platforms, because it is the current age and we will not run away from it. There are so many. Where I sit, I do a lot of stories that comes from the courts, because as a journalist, we are all rounded. We inform, we entertain, we enlighten. So there are so many stories that the NHIF saga, before we knew it, before it went viral, even because radio and TV works hand in hand. So most of the time when we have a tip that so and so is involved in something that is not right, so that's when, as a journalist, as an investigative journalist, you now have to sit back and do research, make sure your story is balanced, both sides, get it from the victim and the other side. And with radio, we've covered so many. Like, let's say the recent one was more common. There's a show in Spice FM that are really point blank. In the morning show, they don't hesitate. Journalism is fun. The media space has all you brush shoulders with the mighty and the low. But as a journalist, ask yourself, as a young journalist, ask yourself, where will I be in few years to come? Because our profession, we don't last long in this profession. New faces are coming up every day. Unlike the the Western world, where you still get, when you tune into BBC, Al Jazeera, they go for content, they go for brains. But in our industry now, we go for looks. The moment you now give birth, like Amy here, you become a plus size. Now you no longer suit for TV, or we are being discriminated, which shouldn't be that. We should go for looks. So as a senior journalist now, I would tell the young journalists, enjoy while it lasts, but plan yourself, and discipline will take you places. Because some come to the industry, you forget about yourself, and you start engaging with other issues. So I think discipline, and it's an industry to push yourself forward. Grab those spaces. If you're someone who sits back and wait, you're in a wrong profession. You push yourself. Discipline and networking is the right way to go.